War underway in Europe, chances of a nuclear tragedy. There are reports of biolabs in the making. And the Wuhan virus has made a comeback in China. No such new crises in Pakistan, though. It is grappling with old ones. Terror attacks have not stopped. Neither have anti-government protests, nor Pakistan's obsession with India. It's life as usual there. On Friday, Peshawar was hit by a suicide bomb attack. 57 people died, 194 were injured. On Saturday, anti-government protests were reported in Lahore and Islamabad. Baloch activists demonstrated over the disappearance of their friends and family. Then came Sunday. Prime Minister Imran Khan held a road show near Multan. Why? Perhaps because he felt like it. What did he talk about? Not the attacks in Peshawar, not the protests by Balochis, but the ongoing war in Ukraine. What's that got to do with Pakistan? A lot, says Imran Khan. He says he's under pressure to condemn Russia. Under pressure by whom? Western countries. Apparently, they wanted Pakistan to support a resolution against Russia. This was at the United Nations General Assembly. Reports also say that envoys from 22 Western countries sent a letter seeking Pakistan's support. Now, to be clear, it was just a request, not an ultimatum. But Imran Khan has a habit of making a hill out of a mole, it seems. So he made a big fuss about the letter. He said, why don't Western leaders make the same request to India? Listen to what he said.
European Union के ambassadors ने खत लिखा पाकिस्तान को कि आप रूस के खिलाफ उसके मुखालिफ स्टेटमेंट दें, उसके खिलाफ वोट दें। मैं ये यूरोपियन यूनियन के एम्बेसडर से पूछता हूं कि क्या आपने हिंदुस्तान को भी ये खत लिखा था?
You heard him. Did you write to India too? Asks Imran Khan. Well, they might have. And that's how diplomacy works. Countries lobby for each other's support all the time. Sometimes they agree, sometimes they refuse if it doesn't suit them. What they do not do is use such requests as political weapons in rallies. Plus, the West understands and accepts India's strategic autonomy. New Delhi has never sided with any power bloc. Not my circus, not my monkeys. That's been India's policy throughout, unlike Pakistan, which tends to dance at two weddings at the same time. When Russia invaded Ukraine, Imran Khan was in Moscow calling the atmosphere exciting. That's the word he used. It's exciting. 2 days before that, his ambassador met with a senior official from Ukraine and reaffirmed Pakistan's support for Ukraine's sovereignty. So which side are they on, really? Being a former cricketer and a media personality, Imran Khan would know a thing or two about timing and messaging. You can't be visiting Moscow during a war and not expect the West to corner you. Well, he's accused them of hypocrisy and for treating Pakistan like a slave. I'd like you to listen to him again.
क्या आप में से किसी ने हिंदुस्तान से कोई राब्ता तोड़ा, कोई उनकी तनकीद की, कोई तिजारत बंद की? तो हम आपके सामने क्या हैं? क्या हम कोई गुलाम हैं कि जो आप कहेंगे हम कर लें?
Let me translate that for you. What do you think of us? Are we your slaves? Well, I have some thoughts on this, but I'll let the numbers do the talking. Pakistan is America's largest recipient of foreign assistance. In the last 1 decade, Washington has given Islamabad $7.7 billion in funds. Same with the UK. Pakistan is the largest recipient of foreign development aid from the United Kingdom. Between 2019 and 2020, London gave Islamabad £302 million. And these are just two examples. Pakistan has taken aid and loans from every conceivable source in the world. Now, when you've taken this kind of money and not returned a single penny, you should not complain about being treated like a slave. And if you do, you better have the bank balance and the political will to return the money. Unfortunately for Imran Khan, he has neither money or will. For all we know, he could be on his way out. Pakistan's opposition has brought a no-confidence motion against the Prime Minister. They've given Imran Khan a 24-hour ultimatum. Resign in the next 24 hours or get ousted through a no-confidence vote. That's what the opposition says. Why are they so confident? Well, they claim to have the support of 202 lawmakers. Let's break it down for you. 202 is way more than what they need. The National Assembly of Pakistan has 342 seats. Imran Khan plus allies have 177. The opposition has 162. The halfway mark is 172. That's the number you need, 172, to dethrone Imran Khan. But the opposition says they have more than 200. And if they're right, Imran Khan will lose power. Unless, of course, the Pakistan army springs a surprise. It looks unlikely. But remember, this is Pakistan. Nothing should be ruled out. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.